Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, David Cameron.
Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we meet in a week that could change the United Kingdom forever. Indeed, it could end the United Kingdom as we know it. On Thursday, Scotland votes, and the future of our country is at stake.
Aye.
That's right. On Friday, people could be living in a different country, with a different place in the world, and a different future ahead of it. This is a decision that could break up our family of nations and rip Scotland from the rest of the UK. And we must be very clear. There's no going back from this. No rerun. This is a once and for all decision. If Scotland votes yes, the UK will split, and we will go our separate ways forever. When people vote on Thursday, they are not just voting for themselves. They are voting for their children, their grandchildren, and for generations beyond. So I want to speak directly to the people of this country today and to what is at stake. I speak for millions of people across England, Wales, Northern Ireland, and many in Scotland too, who would be utterly heartbroken by the breakup of the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom would be no more. No UK pensions, no UK passports, no UK pounds. So as you reach your final decision, please don't let anyone tell you that you can't be a proud Scot and a proud Brit. Don't lose faith in what this country is and what it can be. Don't forget what a great United Kingdom you are a part of. Don't turn your back on what is the best family of nations in the world and the best hope for your family in the world. So please, from all of us, vote to stick together, vote to stay, vote to save our United Kingdom. Thank you. I will take questions now from the press. Young lady here.
Prime Minister, if Scotland were to vote to stay in the UK, will the Scottish Parliament have authority over issues of tax, spending and welfare?
We will deliver on devolution under this government, and we will do so again in the next Parliament. Scotland will have powers over tax, spending and welfare, all agreed by November, and draft legislation published by January. Thank you. Okay, next question. Yes, sir, in the back.
Mr. Prime Minister, what about the issues of English votes for the English laws? The so-called West Lothian question, for example. Will Scots be able to vote on global warming laws? Because in Scotland, we have mixed feelings about global warming. Because we will get to sit on the mountains and watch the English drown!
Well, yes, the so-called West Lothian question requires a decisive answer. So, just as Scotland will vote separately in the Scottish Parliament on their issues of tax, spending and welfare, so too England, as well as Wales and Northern Ireland, should be able to vote on these issues as well.
Aye.
And all this must take place in tandem with and at the same pace as the settlement for Scotland. Okay, next question. Lady here.
Excuse me, Your Honour. Lang may your Lamric. Would you allow me to decorate your lapel with Scotland's honoured national flower?
I'd be delighted.
Our thistle is a precious token of appreciation.
Did you say thistle? I thought that was a weed.
Aye. The thistle puts the rose to shame.
Aye.
Aye, body, very body.
Thank you very much. Okay, next question.
Mr. Prime
Sir, over here.
Prime Minister, how will you address the lopsidedness and unfairness of the United Kingdom's symbolism This is a very sore point for Scotland. Why are the lion and the bulldog both symbols of the United Kingdom? I ask him. These are Britain's national symbols. Well, at least the lion is. And for sure no Scot would vote for the bulldog. If a Scot would even propose a dog to represent the kingdom, it would be a Scottish Terrier. It would go a long way to easing the pain of being slighted in such a way if we could see a referendum put through Parliament that Nessie of Loch Ness replace both the lion and the bulldog as the United Kingdom's national symbol.
Well, we'd certainly be open to that. I've always loved Nessie. I've read Nessie stories to our children at bedtime. I'm sure a provision can be found in common law to accommodate an agreeable solution. Okay, thank you. Okay, next question. Yes, sir, in the back.
Twice in an evening. Mr. Prime Minister, I have another question for you. You speak of equality and sharing the oil with the Scots now that we be talking about leaving.
That's right.
But I have a hard time hearing you standing up there in your pants.
Those pants.
Your pants, Mr. Cameron, they be a stumbling block.
Yes.
I be asking, if you're thinking about the Scots, then would you be wearing the kilt? Yeah, you wouldn't be so quick to forget a Scotsman with a little breeze. If the Parliament were to wear the kilt on the day they were voting, I think we'd be considering unity, aye? Me pappy said, when you wear what you're wearing, you never forget what you're wearing.
That's right.
But when you don't wear what you're wearing, you forget what you're wearing. And I think my pappy was right. Aye. And here's a kilt for you. It was my pappy's.
Let's see.
I don't know if he's got the legs for it.
Yes, I think this might work.
He'd be a Scotsman, I think.
There we go.
There we go.
Can't wait to see those sissy Labour Party leaders come into Parliament wearing these things. Okay, thank you. This is attractive. Next question. Yes, you, sir, wait.
Got about 1.5 stone of haggis here.
Mr. Prime Minister, in order to show your solidarity with us is sincere, I think it only fitting that you reenact a scene from Braveheart, where William Wallace cries freedom as his intestines are being ripped out. What think you?
You mean right here, right now?
Aye, right here, right now. What do you think, folks?
Come on, let's see what he's made of.
Look, 1.5 stone of haggis. Okay. Put some elbow grease in it.
I hear you, man.
Go on, get up. Breathe louder. Go louder.
Oh, there's that man that loves the Scots.
Okay, thank you. On that note, this will be the final question. Press one time, please. Lady in the red.
Mr. Prime Minister, I want to talk about something very important. I want to get serious now. Our national animal, since it has been indisputably proven that unicorns indeed exist and live in the Highlands in large numbers. I've seen them myself. That a vote for unity should include the adoption of Scotland's national animal, the unicorn. Unicorns for the UK.
Unicorns for the UK! Go on, the
And this is why Scotland voted to stay with the United Kingdom.